their discoveries would assure Germany's ultimate victory. What they could never have imagined was just what else their research would unearth. As an ancient evil ravaged the front lines, the hopes of the Allies rested on 3 soldiers sent to stop it. Let's take a moment and break the ice. So my intentions are known. See, I have pity in watching you suffer. I know the feeling of being damned alone. I got a storybook of my own. Don't you see I am your pride? Agents of war, better me. I am your war, I'm in the storm. Shepherd of heart. Well, I can promise you paradise. No need to serve on your knees. And when you're lost in the darkest of hours, take a moment to tell me who you see. Won't tell you not to be. Now you know I am your pride. Agent of war, bearer of me. My name is Samantha.
B-Dog. Big motherfucking dog. Run it.
I am alive! Yeah! It's the brain.
Ooh,
Where's the brain?
that's dog. Oh, wow. What is this? Joshua? Damn, this champion. Dear God.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War. 2 German scientists
Oh my God.
sought to harness dark and mysterious forces buried for centuries. They believed their discoveries would assure Germany's ultimate victory. What they could never have imagined was just what else their research would unearth.
Alright, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
Field report. Confirming
No.
arrival at site identified in our
An extra credit. No, I want Pickaholic.
Yeah.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War. Two German scientists sought to harness dark and mysterious forces buried for centuries. They believed their discoveries would assure Germany's ultimate victory. What they could never have imagined was just what else their research would unearth.
Oh, so
Extra credit too. F.LLI. Flee. Bam, 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 bam.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War. Two German scientists sought to harness dark and mysterious
God, I love this
forces
fucking game. I really do.
buried for
It's
centuries.
amazing. Like, it's
They
insane
believed
how much I love
their
this fucking game.
discoveries would assure Germany's ultimate victory.
I still have 20 minutes before I can take my strips off. In those 20 minutes, I am guaranteed to at least one time get that Perkaholic. Like right now, I'm getting it, right? No, I'm not using a shopping free. Although I could have, I'm not going to. Max S. Max S. Maxis. Talking to myself. I don't give a flying fuck. So real talk, right? Since it's gonna be me and you for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I gotta check my mic, make sure it's not too low, you know? Okay, let me check my stream real quick, and if it is too low, then I will raise it. If not, I will keep it at this volume.
It began long ago, on
It's
the
the perfect volume.
battlefields of the Great War.
Alright, so as I was saying, real talk, this is girl,
Two German scientists
and I know, you're
sought
probably
to
gonna be like,
harness
what the
dark
fuck,
and
why is this guy
mysterious
talking to me
forces
about this fucking
buried
girl?
for centuries.
It's crazy,
They
because I
believed
kind of
their
have to,
discoveries would assure
since my boy Daniel's bitch ass decided to be working at this damn time. And he knows the full scoop to this goddamn story. But unfortunately, the girl does not, because she thinks that she is safe. In reality, we both know she is not, because another fucking extra cut it. Because if she was, I wouldn't be talking about her. And sadly, I'm talking about her, because, you know, if I weren't, or if I weren't to be, if I was not, if I wasn't, if I wouldn't be talking about her, she'd be normal. Therefore, she is not normal. Well, at least hold on. That's a weird way to word it. Jesus, I'm stuttering like a bitch today. The reason I'm being like so weird about it. Hold on. What do I need? Insta kill. Cool. Cool. So, as I was saying, the reason I'm talking about her is because she's not normal, and what I mean by that is, I can literally be like on my own forever. Like, I was alone for 2 years, it didn't bother me as much. But when I got back in person, I was like, God damn, there's some fine-ass women. So I started, like, drooling and shit, because, you know, I love women. They're all gorgeous. You can't tell me otherwise, right? So I was here. I go to school, I start going to school, I should say. And as I'm going to school, there's... Well, it's not that there is, but... I'm starting to talk to a lot more people, because it's my senior year. Why the fuck would I not be talking to people, right?
Name is going on.
Come on, dude. So I'm talking to people. I kind of, like, have to. Because I'm not going to spend my senior year being, like, an antisocial bum. No offense to the people that are antisocial, but... You know, I can't spend my entire senior year, like, on my own, because it's dumb as fuck. It really is. And look, it's not that I need a partner, but I fucking love being with people. My 2 relationships I've had, right, which is a big flex, because I know you don't have as many relationships as I do, because I'm sexy like that. Right? Those 2 relationships I've had were, like, awesome for me, because I love women. I love interacting. I love physical contact. I love being loved, or not being loved, but cherished and shit. So I was like, oh, I love this shit. And I'm going to continue abiding by that for now. And the only reason I am, because it's like a comforting feeling for me. I like having, like, all that shit. Long story short, I enjoy it. And, this girl, right, her name is, for now, let's keep it with a G. Keep it G, right? Her name is G. She comes up to me, she's like, oh.
Our concerns over the German
I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. We were talking about some dumbass shit, and I honestly can't remember what it was. But, you know, I was talking to her. And she, like, almost fell off her chair, and I started making fun of her for it. And keep in mind, that was the first time I'd ever, like, interacted with her. And I was just poking fun at her, because you gotta be a little stupid to fall off a chair. Especially, like, all the way back when you fall. It's not like, oh, I'm falling, and it's too late to catch myself. It's like, oh, no, I'm falling, I don't care. So, I made fun of her for it. And keep in mind, that was the first time I'd ever interacted with her. Ever in my life. I'd seen her around school before, but that was the first time I'd ever interacted with her.
It began
right?
long ago,
and that same day, I go home, and I just scroll through my Instagram and shit. And I'm here talking to people, and all of a sudden, I get a follow request from G.
Buried for centuries.
Alright.
They believed their discoveries would assure...
Hold on, I lost track. I got a fucking follow request from G, so I'm like, okay, kind of weird. I gotta make sure this is the right person. So I started asking people, I'm like, is this the one I just talked to? Like, yeah, that's her.
German plans.
I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome. You know, it was a little bit of sarcasm too, because that's not awesome at all. It's kind of fucking creepy, in my opinion. Because I've talked to you once, and the one time of me talking to you, right? You decide it's a great idea. Let's figure out who the fuck this guy is and let's follow him. That's kind of weird. But I understand if you were like crazy for that person. I don't understand that. Because it's like a mutual feeling with people. So I can understand it to an extent, but it was kind of like instant. Like, it just felt wrong. Like if it was out of place, you know. So I was there, right? And I was talking. And I was talking to her. I texted her. I was like, "How the fuck did you find me?" She was like, magic or some shit. I forgot what the fuck her exact words were, but it was something cringy like response. Andy, I'm talking about Geo.
They believed
Fuck, I was
their
supposed to say the name.
discoveries
Whatever.
reassured Germany.
I'm talking about Geo, right? And I'm just gonna have this live stream because this was like specifically targeted towards Daniel. But I just decided I'm gonna talk about it because I got nothing else to do. Hey, you fat bitch. If I'm gonna perk, alright, I'm getting on YouTube. Whatever. Fuck.